Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mitwa, where I'm Madhurima, Sappatti, a freedom soul coach coming all the way from India, helps people, especially coaches, go from being burnt out to thriving. We do this by helping you create a container that grows and expands with you and allows you to experience your version of freedom. And we do that by following this amazing 7-step process in my coaching container called Agni that helps you basically understand your pathways, understand your triggers, and work on them and overcome them and have multiple ways to kind of prevent it from happening in the future. Now, there's a lot of crazy stuff that we do in there. But if you're excited to learn more about Agni, if I have caught your attention, I hope I have. I should probably put on wigs and stuff like that probably catch your attention more. Anyways, if I've got your attention or if you want to learn more about it, check out the description. There is a link for you to understand what Agni is, what the 7-step process looks like, and a link for you to fill out the form to join the official waitlist and be a part of Agni. Woo, woo, woo. I only take on 2 clients every month. So this is an opportunity for you. This is the sign that you were looking for to genuinely hop on a call with me, check out what Agni looks like, and we'll take things from there. Today, now I know it's been a while since the last video was on, but a lot of things were going on. You can see that with my new hair, new me, blah, amazing look. Anyways, I feel like I am saying anyways a lot in this video. Anyways, today we'll be talking about dun dun dun, fear of the unknown. Now, this is such an exciting topic, and this is almost a continuation of the topic that we were speaking about earlier, which was control. Now, the fear of the unknown is a core trigger. I know a lot of people out there were confused by how control can be a surface level trigger. And let me break it down for you like this. There are multiple layers to everything that's happening around us, right? So, if you take the example that we were speaking about in the control video, and if you haven't checked it out, check it out here, click the link here or here, somewhere up there. You can click at the link up there and click the link and check it out, and you will have a better understanding of what I'm speaking about right now. But basically, the example that as coaches, sometimes we try to control, we try to subtly manipulate our client, the coaching container, the questions that we ask, to leading them towards an answer that we would like to hear, that we think is right for them, right? Right. Anyways, anyways is a drinking game for this video. If you hear me say anyways, take a sip from your water bottle or a glass of water or something along those lines to hydrate yourself and be in a good space physically. It gives you clear skin, guys. Anyways, that was a trigger word. Drink your water. Anyways, there are multiple layers to everything that's happening. And if the first layer is you recognizing and being aware of the fact that you're subtly manipulating or subtly controlling your container to lead your client to an answer that you'd like to hear, you ask, why am I doing this? And you get the answer that, oh, I like to control things because I don't know what's happening. It could be that I have an imposter syndrome. It could be that I don't trust myself and my skills enough to be able to do something, that the thing that I'm doing now. So I have to control and lead them towards an area that I know I can help them get out of. Did that land? Drop yes in the comments if that landed, because, oh, that was powerful. Anyways, when you dig deeper, you understand, okay, this is kind of linking up to other surface level triggers such as imposter syndrome, trust. Why do I have the tendency to control my surroundings and control my coaching container so much? And it gets down and down and down, and you understand that at the base of it all is the fear of the unknown. Right now, this core trigger can go into trust, can go into imposter syndrome. It can fuel multiple triggers, multiple surface level triggers. But today we are here to talk about the fear of the unknown. Now, the unknown is a powerful thing, right? We are by default afraid of the unknown, right? We are by default afraid of death. because no one lives to tell a story about what happens out there. I'm dropping a lot of jokes in there. Comment a haha, haha in the comments if this is making you laugh. If it's not, I'm sorry to hear that my morbid jokes don't have an effect on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna keep saying that word. It's just on the tip of my tongue today. So, anyways, drink your water. When you understand that this fear exists within us by default, you also understand that it does two things, right? The unknown. Let's keep the fear aside for a moment there. The unknown does two things. It inspires us to go out there, take risks, check things out, because we know what the end goal is. We know what's going to happen at the end of it all. We're gonna die. Blah. Party pooper. Anyways, go out there and do the things, right? So we take risks. We try to do a lot of crazy things. We try to be adventurous. We try to do things that we wouldn't normally do, right? The unknown makes us want to go out there and explore life. Good in limits, but good depends on you, right? But by default, because we as humans have the tendency to go out there and do all these crazy things and explore the unknown, we also have a defense mechanism in place called the ego, that is fueled by our fear, which is preventing us from going out there and taking unwanted risks that could harm us and that could kill us, right? So the fear of the unknown, in bits and pieces, it's amazing, it's nice, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm helping you be your survival buddy through this process in life. But beyond that, when it starts to take control over your life, when it starts to take control over your life, you tend to control your situation. You tend to control everything that happens around you because you are scared for anything that happens out of the blue. You're scared of the unknown. And we faced the situation. We were all so used to controlling how our life goes. We had this routines in place and we had everything in place. And then the pandemic came and hit us out of the blue. And a lot of people freaked out because you can now no longer control your situation, which made the fear of the unknown kind of be like, oh, what do we do? We have to try everything possible. We have to do this, control as much as possible. But eventually, we all reached a point where we're just like, guess I'm just gonna sit and Netflix, right? I'm just gonna sit and watch Netflix, or I'm just gonna get into my hobbies. I'm just going to do all the things that I haven't done for a pretty long time. The thing is, if you run that fear for a pretty long time, eventually it runs out of fuel when it sees that you're no longer afraid of the unknown. You are no longer kind of like, you are still afraid of it, but you're not affected by it almost, right? Like you're afraid of what is going to happen. Am I going to die the very next day? Are things going to happen to me? What will I do if things happen to me? What will my family do? There are a lot of things that happen, but it stops to affect us after a point of time because we are just so used to that fear that it stops to affect us. That stress no longer affects us. And so we kind of like, we run out of power and we are like, let's just do what we wanted to do. It doesn't make any sense to just keep at it, keep being afraid of something we have no control over, right? I feel like this video is very confusing in its essence, but it is because the fear of the unknown makes us want to control situations. The fear of the unknown controls us by wanting to make us control situations. And when we feel like we are no longer in control, it starts to panic and it tries to control some more things. It tries to limit us to a container where we can control everything that's happening around us. When we eventually realize that it doesn't make any sense, we are not experiencing freedom, we are in the known and we are tired of the known. We are stuck to the routine life and we are tired of it. We want to try something fun, we want to try something crazy. And by controlling or over controlling us, the fear of the unknown basically makes us want to do things that we shouldn't be doing. So it's a very contradictory topic. All these triggers are very contradictory in nature, but it's great to know that there is this fear inside of you that exists. And it's great to know how it's affecting you, right? So at the end of this video, I know it seems to be a very short video and a very confusing video, so let me break it down. Core trigger being the fear of the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, so the fear of the unknown controls you, and by controlling you, you tend to control everything that happens to you. When you lose control, the fear kind of makes you want to control multiple things, puts you inside a container. You get bored of it, you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore, or you're stuck in that container for the rest of your life. Two scenarios, right? Always the two scenarios is you're either stuck inside the container, or you realize that you have the potential to expand your container and go deeper and explore more and understand what people are doing in their life, to let it be something that is much more than you, much more than who you are, but doing it in a very safe way, which is important. You need to do it in a safe way. If you are at that spot in your life where you're like, I want to run, I want to do all these crazy things because I've never done it, my suggestion is, if you're watching this video right now, take baby steps. Don't rush into it, because you are going to be overwhelmed. You are going to get overwhelmed. You're going to be like, what's happening to me? Blah. Or you're just going to be like, I want to do something more risky. This doesn't feel it. This is not satisfying. Is this all that I've been missing? So take baby steps into it, kind of understand where you want to be, what you want to do, and explore in bits and pieces, but expand your container and expand yourself as you do. My as we end this video, few questions for you. Number one, do you feel that the fear of the unknown exists within you? If you're aware that it exists within you, how does it control your life? What do you like about that control? What do you not like about that control? What is the one change that you can implement right now, one small tiny change you can implement right now to expand your container? And you need to be doing this for a consistent amount of time. What is the one small thing you can do consistently for the next 30 days, let's say, that will help you expand the container and let go of that fear? I hope, I hope this pushed you a bit into the unknown and helped you kind of kickstart your journey into understanding a bit more about who you are. Kickstarted the journey about understanding that the unknown is not this big bad place, it's just a place that exists, and you won't know what's happening in there unless you explore it in a safe way. So I hope that this video resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I promise to post a bit more consistently. Things have been finally landing into place. So I was doing a lot of things. I was trying out a lot of things, and a lot of things are in motion. I also have a container called Aram, which is a pay what you want container. You can hop in, do a one-on-one session with me for 40 minutes, and understand what coaching with me can feel like, especially if you're going through burnout. This is the opportunity you are looking for. If you are too afraid to kind of jump into Agni right off the bat, this is the place where you get an idea as to whether we both will be a good fit for each other and to move forward with it. With that, I'll leave you and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Sayonara.